Crutches and everything from a surgery. You know, I can remember just a couple of years ago, this was at a show in Goldsboro, North Carolina, when Nemesis actually broke his ankle in a match and was out for a while.
Weighing tonight at 170 pounds, he is 1 half of the High Death Bros, the ace of Shockwave Wrestling,
Diego Hill here definitely seems to be the bigger fan favorite of the two.
Make no mistake about it, if Diego Hill wins that championship belt tonight, this roof is going to come down.
Society Falls, weighing in tonight at 175 pounds, representing the Purge.
But, you know, as I pointed out earlier, you kind of see the difference. Nemesis is not showboating and wasting energy. He's definitely, like I say, I started wrestling late 80s, and I met Nemesis in the mid-90s. So he's getting right there with me, and he's definitely got the experience advantage. And in championship matches like this, you know, experience plays a toll because, I mean, how many times have you heard, like Ric Flair say this in the past, but it's true. Nemesis doesn't have to beat Diego. Diego has to beat him.
Nemesis, absolutely. And Freak Show Nemesis looks like he has his game face on. He's entering this match as the champion, and you can tell he has that champion's face. He's ready to go. He's not going to play with Diego at all.
Well, Diego's just swinging his hand for a handshake before the match. And we get to show respect with a handshake from these two gentlemen.
Lock up, collar and elbow. Armbar by Diego.
And he's definitely got some torque on that arm. So, I mean, he's showing that fundamentally he's
burst into a chicken wing.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, I've known Diego for, you know, the last couple of years. I mean, I'm not sure how much experience he's got prior to that, but I mean, he's not a rookie. So,
you know, the beauty of someone like a Diego is he's not even in his prime.
Exactly.
What is he going to be 5 years from now?
I mean, you know, back in my career, I had my first match when I was 17, but I was at my best closer to age 30.
Right.
You know,
this guy has 4 or 5 years in as a wrestler. I mean, this guy has champion written all over him. He's going to be a champion soon. And what he needs to do is not rush it, just take his time. He's bound for gold. He's going to receive gold, whether in a tag team with his brother, JoJo Dancer, or whether in singles competition. He's bound to get gold sooner or later.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, now as he shoots Nemesis to the ropes and Nemesis back with the shoulder tackle, you know, like we were talking about, you know, either tag team gold. I mean, last month, his brother JoJo, you know, I'd say that was match of the night's end with the Real Life Freaks. Nice acrobatics into an arm drag takedown.
This guy is fluent in the ring. Look at this guy's movement.
Great moves. Don't get me wrong, they can be effective, but once again, this is a championship match. Stop exerting energy.
That's right.
Because Nemesis does not have to beat you.
No wasted movement.
That's what I don't think Diego understands. Nemesis can stay out there and get counted out, and he's still the champion. He lost the match, but he's still the champion.
Outside activity.
Nice high-flying move, though, by Diego. And he needs to get Nemesis back in the ring, though, because count-out works against Diego, not Nemesis.
Yes.
Of course, Nemesis puts Diego's head into our shockwave ramp there.
In situations like this, the champion is he's gonna reign supreme in situations like this. That experience is gonna take over. And all that high flying, it will come to a screeching halt because Dennis Rogers, all he needs to do is just get him down. He is a submission specialist.
Right there. He was thinking ahead. And Diego got caught with a backdrop into the ring. Now, don't get me wrong, as well as I know Nemesis, he wants to beat Diego, but Diego's got to keep in the back of his mind, he doesn't have to.
That's right.
And a nice enziguri kick there. And
Freak Show Nemesis can do something like injure him, leave him down for 10 seconds outside, and he can walk away with his title, and he loses nothing. So Diego Hill needs to keep that in mind. You're here to win a title, not please the crowd.
see right there, you know.
All the high flying.
Exactly. Not only did he exert energy, he's hyperextended his knee, and now it looks like.
And just like a champion, Freak Show Nemesis is taking advantage of that injury. He's going to be all over it.
I mean, it was a move fairly similar to that caused Freak Show to break his ankle, like I was talking about a couple years ago. So, you know, he's got that in the back of his head. That he, you know, don't get me wrong, he was definitely a veteran at that time, but he's definitely learned the hard way. Don't do that.
That's right.
Diego must not be too injured because he is fighting back. He's still favoring the knee, but.
And he's still back to the high flying.
And he just got caught in the belly to back suplex right there.
He has to come up with a plan B with his arsenal. The high flying can't always be the answer.
I mean, that just shows the deceptive power Nemesis had, because he caught him in midair and turned it into the belly to back.
Into a suplex.
I mean, he may not look that big, but I mean, the strength is deceptive.
Nice suplex. Well executed. Freak Show Nemesis is going to take his time. See, that high def wrestling, it's a wonderful thing to look at. It's good for the eyes, but when it comes down to a good old fight,
yeah, right there,
taking it to the ground, he's going to take his time and slowly dissect it.
Absolutely. Just, I mean, he stuck him with that DDT right there.
Yes, he did.
So that was the thing, you know. When I used to wrestle the high flyers, you know, that kind of reminded me of Diego. That's what I would mentally tell myself. Survive the initial onslaught, and then you turn it into your pace.
That's right. That's exactly what Nemesis has done. He's turned it into his type of match, where he can slowly administer pain to Diego Hill.
I mean, he sent Diego into the turnbuckle with power. Now Diego got his boot up,
and he goes right back into his style of wrestling.
Exactly.
Fast power slam.
But like I said, that's just once again showing the experience and the deceptive strength that we know we're talking about.
How easy the fast high flying he just shut it down just in a matter of minutes.
I mean, that's the thing. This match has, you know, like I was saying, through experience, you know, Nemesis has turned this into his pace, and he's right back working on that knee that Diego tweaked earlier. And that, you know, that's another sign of experience.
That's
You've
right.
got somebody hurt, take advantage of it.
And if Freak Show Nemesis can capitalize on that knee the way he's been doing, you stop all the high flying. Now you turn it into your match. And slowly but surely, if this continues, he's one submission shy of retaining that championship belt.
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I said, I've known Diego for a couple of years or so, but I'm gonna be honest with you, all his matches that I've seen, he's relied on his high flying, and now that he's getting the wheel taken out from under him, we're going to see what kind of actual wrestling ability he has.
Right back to the high flying.
Yeah.
He's gonna high fly his way out of this championship match. He needs to come up with a plan B.
As we're saying, right now is where Diego's got to dig deep and show us some wrestling ability.
He's going to need some mat wrestling.
You know, I'm not saying he's not a great wrestler. It's just we haven't seen it, which we're used to seeing him fly.
He's relied so much on the flying that now that it's time, because the only way he's going to beat the Nemesis is he's going to have to match him on the ground. That's the only way he's going to beat him. Other than that, Freak Show Nemesis is going to take him apart.
Yeah, I mean, my case in point on the mat run.
Wow!
Now that type of high impact.
Knee.
Yeah,
but he used the knee that was injured to do it.
Boy,
wonderful knee to the jaw.
He needs to capitalize, because it looks like right now Nemesis is not cold.
Not cold. His shoulders have been pinned to the mat now for at least 20 seconds. All you gotta do is put an arm over him.
You know, and then you pick him up.
And
I
you
mean,
pick him up. That's the inexperience right there. Like he was going for a gut wrench DDT.
Yeah, but he's going for a nice chicken wing suplex here. But you know, like I said, he had Nemesis beat, in my opinion.
Wow. Is that a calf crusher he's trying to get him in?
That's what it looks like.
He got him. Calf crusher. Look at that. Nicely applied, too. Shades of the phenomenal AJ Styles. He tapped. He tapped. It's over. It's over. This is what we mean. He picked him apart. He turned it into his type of match, and he beat him clean.
Yeah, and of course, look which leg it worked on. You know, like I said, I'm not saying Diego's not a great wrestler, but you know, we learned tonight you can't rely on that high fly.
Gotta have a plan B. I tell you, I hate to say it, but I feel like in my heart of hearts, Freak Show Nemesis beat Diego tonight, but not as bad as Diego beat himself tonight.
Exactly.
Diego beat himself. He never jumped into plan B. Matt wrestled Freak Show Nemesis. In turn, Dennis Rogers, he capitalized on that leg. He pounded, and in turn, as we said before, one submission hold knocks him right out of the park.
Now, the Nemesis is extending his hand, you know, again, as a show of mutual respect. So.
That is real wrestling right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you call sport. That's the mark of a true champion right there.
Of course, if I was Nemesis, I'd already clotheslined him.